What is up, everyone? Happy Sunday. And we're going to play some football. And I'm pretty sure that I told you we were going to go out west at the end of my Washington Saints game. And I didn't lie to you. We're definitely going out west. But when I opened up my Pro Football Helper to get to the next game, it did not give me Rams 49ers. Instead, it gave me Seahawks Raiders. So we're going to go to Los Angeles. And we're going to watch here as the Seahawks take on the Raiders. Dave Craig versus Jay Schrader. Kurt Warner, not that one, versus Bo Jackson. John L. Williams and Marcus Allen. Pretty good team here. Both teams. I think Seattle won this game in real life 24-20. They have 3A receivers in Brian Blades, John L. Williams, and Steve Largent. They have a lot of receivers. And then they have Kurt Warner getting most of the carries, and then John L. Williams getting some of them also. There are 34 on offense. Dave Craig is a 4. Brian Blades is a 4. Everybody else a 3, except for their tight end, Bob Tyler. And then we've got 35 on defense. Pretty good player, or pretty good defense there. Raiders, on the other hand, they are a 35 on offense. I've got Burline in here, but Jay Schrader's a 3 also, so this doesn't change. Defense, got some players there we know. Howie Long, Greg Townsend, Terry McDaniel, Bill Pickell. Pretty good defense, 37. You've got 2A receivers in Mervin Fernandez and then Marcus Allen on short passes. And then you've got 5 guys carrying the ball, but it's going to be Bo Jackson about 40% of the time. Steve Smith, not that one or that one or that one or that one, whatever. A few more times, and then Marcus Allen 6 times also. So, yeah, pretty even game here between these two. I already did the coin toss. Seattle's going to kick off. The Raiders will receive. We are going to start with Norm Johnson. Come on, Norm. He is out there right now to kick off. 62. That is a 40. And he'll kick it 3 yards deep into the end zone. 68. It'll be an 09 for your return man. And I'll roll the dice on this one. It's going to be, who is that? Stephon Adams for the Raiders. And we'll say 1 through 13 will be a touchback. And it's going to be an 8, so he'll take a knee. And the Raiders will start this game 1st and 10 at their own 20. Seattle is even on the defensive card. The Raiders are a +4. They're actually a +3, but I can't find my +3 card. It's mixed in somewhere behind me in one of these packs. So I gave him a +4 instead. So I gave him a little bit of a bump, which is nice. All right, let's get started here. 50-50, so 1 through 5 is inside run, 6 through 10 is outside. 11 through 17 is a short pass, 18, 19 is medium, and 20 is long. The Raiders are going to start with a 14. That's a short pass. So Jay Schrader is going to drop back on their first play. All right, Seattle, they're going to come out in a CG. So they're waiting for a run. And 22 is Mervin Fernandez, so make it a BG. So a good passing opportunity for the Raiders right off the bat here. A 25 for Schrader. That'll be complete. And he'll get 15 yards. So Schrader hits their number 1 receiver, Mervin Fernandez, for 15 on that first play. It's a great way to open the game. 1st and 10 now up to the 35 for the Raiders. And it's going to be an outside run. All right, 43. That's going to be Steve Smith. And a 56, that's going to be an AS. So Steve Smith on the AS. A 14, and we are starting the day with a penalty. That's going to be a 4-yard run, but we have a TE. 44, that's going to be on the defense. That's going to be a big one. Twisting the face mask, 15 yards from the gain, and an automatic first down. So that's going to be a 4-yard run, then a 15-yard penalty tacked on that bad face mask call. So that's 15 against the Seahawks. And that is face mask flagrant, no time. and make it 1st and 10. They're going to cross the 50 with that penalty. They're going to get to the Seahawks 46 that quick. All right, 16. They're going to short pass. All right, a 54. That'll be an AG. And a 26. That'll be not John L. Williams. 26 is Mike Dial, the tight end. He's a beast, so we'll stay at AG, which is a great place to be here. So Schrader now looking for Mike Dial. 53. 53 is 16. It'll be complete, 6 yards. But 16 out of 53. He probably doesn't have the greatest completion percentage based on that. But that one is going to be good. Make it 2nd and 4 now, down to the Seattle 40. Okay, it's an 18, so we're going medium pass. Look at Schrader. All right, a 61. BS. 56 is Ethan Horton. Ethan Horton, I believe, is a backup tight end. There he is. Yeah, he's an ET2. It's amazing. I can't remember what I have to do tomorrow. I have to write things on Post-it notes so I don't forget to do them. I have a list in the other room, Post-it notes, so I know what to do this weekend. I have a list. But I can remember that Ethan Horton, an ET2C1, was a backup tight end for the LA Raiders. That's weird. All right, so he's a C. So make it a CS on the medium pass. Schrader to Ethan Horton. 34. We're going to have another penalty. 35. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. 63. That's going to go against the offense. That is illegal formation on the Raiders. Bring them back 5 yards. Illegal formation. There it is. And make it 2nd down and 9 now. And we'll just go standard here. I remember when I played with the Raiders the last couple times, I want to give Bo Jackson the ball because he's Bo friggin' Jackson. But for whatever reason, he would get like 6 carries in the game or something ridiculous. So I'm hoping, there's an inside run. I'm hoping that he can get the ball a few times in this game. He might get it this time. 36. No, it's going to go to Steve Smith again. 34 on defense. That's going to be an AD. So inside run against an AD. 25 for Smith. That'll be a 16. He'll get 10 yards and a 1st down. So Steve Smith. Probably not the point guard, whatever, shooting guard from Michigan State. Probably not the wide receiver who played for the Ravens. This is a different Steve Smith. All right. It's probably not Stephen A. Smith, although I'd love to see him get tackled a few times. 1st and 10 to 35 now. 16. 16 is going to be a short pass. All right. 24. 24 is a BS. 32, Willie Gault, the ex-Chicago Bear, playing for the Raiders here. That's a B. So that's a B. He's a B, so that's a BS on the short pass. So Schrader to Gault. 33, that's a 3. And he's going to get 20 yards. So Schrader, 20 yards to Willie Gault. Big plays here. I love it. All right, 1st and 10 down to the 15. And it's a 9. That'll be an outside run. I know Bo Jackson only runs inside. Looks like he's the only one. And 45. It's not going to be him anyway. It's going to be Steve Smith. And 21. 21's a BS. So on the outside run, Steve Smith takes the pitch. 45, that's usually a 22, and it is here. And he is going to, wow, he's going to get nailed for a 2-yard loss. So Smith loses 2, hitting the backfield. by Jacob Green. Is that a Seattle Seahawk? I think it is. Yeah, Jacob Green. He's the left defensive end. And make it 2nd and 12 now. Back on the 17. Let's go short pass heavy. And get a short pass. All right, a 23. 23 is a CG. 51 is Vance Mueller, the running back. I believe he's right there. He's a C. So we'll stay at CG. And we'll go Schrader to Mueller. 35 for Schrader. It's a 10. It's complete, but only 4 yards. But Schrader having a great start to this drive. Yeah, he's 4 of 4 for 45 yards so far. 3rd and 8. So we're short pass heavy again, and all I have is short pass. That's what we'll call. All right, a 43. Boy, the defensive calls for Seattle have not been good. It's a BG. 54 is Steve Smith. He's a C. So we'll stay at B. Oh, we'll go to CG, actually. So Schrader to Smith. 12. Oh, no. A 28. He's going to get sacked. He'll lose 4 yards on the sack before he just got. And he was got by who? 54. Someone by the name of Rufus Porter. You've probably heard of him. Look at this QS number. It's going to be huge. I can already guarantee it's going to be huge. There's Jacob Green. There he is. Look at that QS. Quarterback sack, 13. Inside linebacker, defensive end. He's only a 3. But boy, did he get to the quarterback a lot. And he got him this time. So Rufus Porter. It's going to be 4th and 12 for the Raiders back at the 17. And they're going to bring out Jeff Jagger. We're going to try a 31-yard field goal. Get them on the board on their opening drive. We roll a 25. 25 is a 5. And a 5 is good. And the Raiders are going to take a 3-0 lead. And let's keep Jagger out on the field to kick off. 46, that's a 2. 66-09, puts it 1 yard deep into the end zone. We'll roll for it. So Jagger, 66-09 for the Seahawks is James Jefferson. Not that. We're not going to roll that. Let's see, 1 through 11. 1 through 11 means it's a touchback. And it is a 7, so he'll take a knee. Be 1st and 10, Seahawks at their own 20. Their first possession of the game, 10:45 to go in the first quarter. And they're going to start with a short pass. So Dave Craig. Oh, 11. It's going to be Brian Blades. Brian Blades is an A. He's a wide receiver 4. 65 is a BS, making an AS for Dave Craig. Looking for his number 1. A 64, that's an 11. And that'll be complete for 11 yards. And just like Jay Schrader, Dave Craig completes his first pass to his number 1 receiver, Brian Blades. 1st and 10 now at the 31 for Seattle. And they'll go inside run. 65. 65 is Derek Fenner. He's a backup fullback. And 61 is BS. So Fenner against a BS. It's a 43 for Fenner. He's going backwards. And he'll lose 1 yard. Hit behind the line of scrimmage by Howie Long. What number was Howie Long? 75? I'm going to say 75. All right, second and 11, 30. And we'll go with another inside run. 22 this time. It'll be Kurt Warner. And 36, that's going to be a BS. So Kurt Warner against a BS. 55 for Kurt Warner, 17. And he's in a scramble for 7 yards. And it'll make it 3rd and 4 for the Seahawks. We'll go short pass heavy. And get a short pass. $22 is going to be Robert Tyler, the tight end. He's a C. So it's going to be, he's a C. 44 is a BD. Make it a CD. Short pass CD to Robert Tyler, the tight end. 26 for Craig is a 17, and that's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th down, and just like that, the Seahawks go 3 and out, or I guess 4 and out maybe. Tyler. All right, 4th and 4. Bring out Ruben Rodriguez, or as Les Nessman would say, Rodriguez, to punt. 63 is never a good number. That'll be a 23. Yikes. And that is a 33-yard punt taken by D10. It's a very short punt. And it's taken by Stephon Adams, the all-world return guy for the Raiders. Taken at their own 30. 24 is a 22. And he's going to get 4 yards on the return. And the Raiders start their second drive at their own 34. Up 3-0. 8:45 to go in the first quarter. And it is going to be a short pass. 65 on your defense is an AS. 32. 32 is going to be Willie Gault. So we'll stay at AS. Willie Gault is a B. A 23 for Schrader. That is a 30, and he is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 8 yards. Second sack for the Seahawks in this game. Who got him this time? 55. And it is Jeff Bryant getting the sack this time. I don't know who Jeff Bryant is. Is he a starter? Oh, yeah, he's a starting right defensive end. So the defensive ends caving in that outside part of the line and getting to the quarterback. Second down and 18. Let's go short pass heavy here for the Raiders. And it's going to be a 16. That'll be a medium pass. All right, a 44 on the defense. That's a BD. And a 32. 32 is Willie Gault again, so make it a BD. Schrader looking for Gault. 14. It's a 35. It's incomplete, but we have a penalty. A TH on the board. 32. That'll be on the offense. That's a big one, too. Unsportsmanlike conduct offense, 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. It's actually going to be half the distance. It's going to be a 13-yard penalty. And they'll, wait. It was, you know what? No, they'll take, you know what? Oof. Let's decline that. Make it 3rd and 18, declining it. So Schrader to Gault is incomplete. Make it 3rd and 18. Go medium pass set. I mean, it would have been 2nd and 31, which is a lot, I know. But 3rd and 18. It's going to be a short pass. 22. So that's a good defense. That's a BD. 34. Back to Willie Gault. He is the favorite target so far. And it's going to be a stay at BD. So Schrader looking for Willie Gault. Oh, a 44. It's going to be complete. Oh, no. And he's going to get a first down. 21 yards. And I guess I should have kept the penalty? I mean, you're not going to expect that. But Willie Gault catches the ball short of the stick. And he rumbles. He runs around the corner, runs around a few guys, and he gets 21 yards for the Raiders. First and 10 at the 47 now. And it's going to be a short pass again. All right, a 14 and a 62. 62 is Timmy Brown. I think this is young Tim Brown, right? Because he was, let's see, yeah, he's 20. He's 23. So he's an EB2 in this set, but I'll bet once you get into the 90s, I bet he's a lot better than that. 14 is a BG, and Timmy Brown is a C. So we'll make this a CG. Schrader to Tim Brown. 46. 19. That'll be incomplete. Yeah, that'll be incomplete. Second and 10. Down to 7:15 to go. And we'll stay standard here. And it's going to be a medium pass. All right, 14. That is not good. That's a BG. 52 is Steve Smith. He's a C, so make it a CG. So Schrader to Smith. 53. I believe that's a 16. Yep. And that is incomplete. Third and 10. Schrader cooled off here a little bit from the last drive. And third and 10 back to 47. Go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a short pass. $36. 36 is a BS. 51 is Vance Mueller. He's a C, so make it a CS. We'll go Schrader to Mueller. 45, that's usually incomplete. 18, it's going to be incomplete. And the Raiders can't convert here after the big play. And it's going to be 4th and 10. They'll bring out Jeff Gossett to do their punting. 6:45 to go. 54 for Gossett, and we're looking at a penalty here. 36. And it is a 42-yard punt, D10, but we have a TZ. All right, 43. That'll be against the offense. And that's going to be illegal formation on the offense. Let's check the result of the punt here. 43 takes him down to the 10. D10 for Seattle is David Christmas and Hollis. 13 is an 11. And he'll get 9 yards. That would be the 19. So they're going to back him up 5. Make him punt it again. That's an illegal formation. And bring out Jeff Gossett again. 65 this time. That's a 12. This time he kicks it 42 yards, and it's taken by D10 again. 42. It's going to be taken, I believe, at the 16. Yeah, it's going to be David Hollis. 61 for Hollis is a 20. And he'll get 9 yards on the return. Nice return. And that's actually going to pick him up about 7 or 8 extra yards than before the penalty. So 9. And Seattle starts 1st and 10 now at their own 25. So I guess it picked him up 6 yards. Okay. All right, back to Seattle. Their second drive. They're going to start with an inside run. Mm-hmm. 65. Back to Derek Fenner. That guy, he has one dice roll for running backs. It's a 65. I've rolled it twice. This is his second carry. All right, our defense is a 16 for the Raiders. That's an AS. So Fenner up the middle. 31. 31 is an 8. And he'll get 6 yards. So Derek Fenner gets 6. 2nd and 4 for Seattle. And it's going to be an outside run. All right, a 61 this time. 61 is going to be John L. Williams. He's a starting fullback. He's a great receiver. I remember him as a running back who could catch the ball. He's an AB8, so he catches a lot of passes, and he's an A on short passes. But he's going to run it in this case. 25 is AG. John L. Williams. A 15. That's a 17. And he'll get 7 yards and a first down. All right, 1st and 10. We're going to get a short pass. Oh, an 11. That's going to be Brian Blades. He's an A. 52. Your defense was 52. And that is a CD. So make it a BD. That's a CG. Make it a BG. So Craig to Brian Blades. A 42. That'll be complete. And he'll get 10? No, he'll get 8 yards. He'll get 8 yards on 1st and 10. Make it 2nd and 2. And 2nd and 2 on the 46. They're looking to get past the 50. And they're going to stay with that short pass. It's a 23. 23 is back to Robert Tyler. He's a C. 32 is CG, so that's where we'll stay. We'll go Craig to Tyler. 22 for Dave Craig. And that'll be complete. And that'll be 8 yards and a first down to Bob Tyler. All right. 1st and 10 now. They cross the 50. Get to the 46. And it's a short pass. 31. 31 is John L. Williams. He's an A. And 12 is a CG. Make it a BG. 34. And there are flags all over the place. It's complete for 7 yards. But let's check that TH. 44. That'll be on the defense. That's pass interference. It's going to be a 7-yard pass interference penalty and an automatic first down. All right, 1st and 10 Seahawks at the 39. They're going to go with an outside run. All right, a 52. 52 is John L. Williams. He does run outside. Big fullback. 61. BS. So John L. outside run. Oh, a big one. 44. That's a 16. And he'll get 13 more. So Kurt Warner not really seen on this drive. It's going to be a lot of John L. Williams here. But he'll get 13 more. It's working. 1st and 10 at the 26 now. We got 3.5 to go. They're going to go back to the pass. This is a medium pass. All right, a 34. That's going to be John L. Williams. He's a B on medium passes, but look at that 11 right there. Make it a CD. So the medium pass CD. Tough one to complete. Let's see what Dave Craig can do. 14. There. Oh, no. We have a fumble. We have an F40. Let's use the decider die. This big bad boy here. 1 through 4, the fumble counts. 5 to 15, or 5 to 20, it does not. And that fumble will not count, so we'll use the result of the F40 to determine the actual result of the play. 35. It's a 23-yard completion from Dave Craig down to John L. Williams. And that's going to set him up first and goal right at the 3-yard line. Seattle. Let's go big. Let's go with a run. It's a 9. It'll be an inside run as they go first and goal. $15. That's going to be Kurt Warner. 63. That is a CD. So Warner. 64. That's a 19. And he'll get nothing. Stood up at the line of scrimmage by that Raider defense. And let's go short pass heavy here. Let's let Dave Craig try to throw the ball. 22. That's going to be, Robert Tyler. He's a C. 41 is AS. Make it a BS. Craig to Tyler. A short pass first. So BS. Craig to Tyler. 64. That's an 11. And that is complete. That is 4 yards, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Seattle gets on the board. Make it 6-3. Let's bring in Norm Johnson for the extra point. 22 is good. And it is 7-3 Seahawks. Let's keep Norm Johnson out there to kick off. 36-5. I believe that's going to be a 70-09, I think. 5 is, 70-09. So it's 5 yards deep into the end zone. And let's roll for it. 1 to 15, it's a touchback. And it is a 1. That is going to be very much a touchback. So Stephon Adams takes a knee. The Raiders take over. 2:15 to go now. And they're take over. They're down 7-3. Both teams have scored once, but Seattle got into the end zone. The Raiders are going to start with a short pass. All right, a 35. Come on, spin. There you go. 35 on the defense is a CS. 41, that's going to be Marcus Allen, and he's an A on short passes, so make it a BS. All right, 42 for Schrader. That is a 15. Boy, his card is not great. He'll get 4 yards on the completion to Marcus Allen. Schrader to Marcus Allen. I just remember Jay Schrader. The thing that I remember about Jay Schrader is he always seemed to be like getting a start and then back on the bench, and then getting a start and back on the bench. He never got I don't remember him getting that chance to play a whole season as the starting quarterback for somebody. I think he played for the Redskins. For the Redskins too, along with LA or Oakland or whatever they were back then. All right, 2nd and 6. Make it an inside run. Maybe Bo Jackson will actually get the ball here. All right, 35. That is not Bo Jackson. That is Steve Smith. 52 is CD. So inside run to Steve Smith. 66, and it's a 15. Oh, my. He'll get 15 yards. That would have been a nice little breakaway for Bo, but, we'll keep giving the ball to Steve Smith, I guess. He got 15. Make it 1st and 10 now at the 39. I'm very bitter that this game never lets Bo Jackson get the ball. I like Bo Jackson. He was awesome in Super Tecmo Bowl. 4 is an inside run. Him and Randall Cunningham. You could never catch Randall Cunningham once he started running. 42 on the defense is CS. 33. Wait, do we have Bo? Yay, we get Bo. All right, inside run. Bo Jackson against a what? A CS. So Bo, his first carry, a 16, and it's going to go for 1 yard. Oh, Bo. I'm a fan. We got 1 yard. All right. 2nd and 9 at the 40. We have 45 seconds left in the first quarter. We're going to go to the outside run. Okay, a 63 and a 36. 36 is going to be Steve Smith, man of the hour, Tower of Power. 63 is a BD. So Steve Smith against the BD. 15. I mean, every time he gets the ball, he does well. He just picked up 16 yards. Make it a first down. Steve Smith having a great game. I wonder what his. I'm gonna need to look and see what his season is like. Season stats, replay, team, Raiders rushing. So let's see. Steve Smith has 17 attempts for 75 yards. Bo Jackson has 15 for 90, and they both have 2 touchdowns. So Steve Smith this is through 3 games. Boy, they don't have a lot of rushing attempts as a team, do they? Wow. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. All right. 1st and 10 at the 44. This will be the last play of the first quarter. And it will be an outside run. .56, and that is Marcus Allen gets a carry. 43. 43 is a BD. That 3 go. Wait, that's not right. 43 is your runner back. That's Steve Smith. There we go. 56 is your defense. 56 is AS. So Steve Smith against an AS. I guess you give it to the hot hand. 42. And that hand will stay hot. And so pick up 6 yards. We get shoved out of the bounds, but it's the last play of the quarter, so it doesn't matter. And 15, nope. And at the end of the first quarter, the Seahawks lead 7-3. We'll go ahead and finish this drive, then I'm going to call it a day. And it's going to be an outside run again. Lots of outside runs from the Raiders in this game. All right, a 53. 53 is CS. 15 is Bo Jackson. But Bo Jackson only runs inside. So we'll flip it over. We'll go CS for Bo. 62 this time. That's a 25. And Bo is no gain. So Bo has 2 carries for 1 yard. That's going to make it 3rd and 4. We'll go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a short pass. All right, a 34. 66. That's going to be Mike Alexander. Mike Alexander is a C. And he is a backup wide receiver, EB2. Went to Penn State, C2. So he got some targets, but not this time. 35. 35 is a CS, and that's where we're going to stay. So Schrader to Alexander. 41 is going to be incomplete. In fact, 41 is going to be a run. Wow. Schrader's going to take off. I never saw a run number at 41 before. So Schrader's going to take off on the outside run. Your original defense was AG. 34. Yeah, AG. All right, so boom. 56 for Schrader is a 27. And he's going to lose 3 yards on that run. It's going to be 4th down. And the Raiders are going to be forced. Oh, man, 41-yard line. It's a 58-yard field goal. I think they're going to have to punt it. I think you're going to try to coffin corner this bad boy. Play some field position. Fans are booing. 16. And that is a 14. And that is a 32-yard punt with a fair catch at the 9-yard line by David Hollis. So Jager's going to kick it for 32. And it'll be fair caught by Hollis at the 9. Let's go one more drive. So Seattle with the ball here. And they're going to go with a short pass to begin their drive. All right, a 31. 31 is going to be John L. Williams. He's an A. And a 62, that's an AS. So John L. Williams, AS. A 32 for Craig. Oh, no, that's a 23. And that is incomplete. Flirting with that interception. But that will be incomplete. 2nd and 10, back at their own 9. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong chart. That could be an interception. Hang on. Because they're back inside their own 14. Let's just make sure. Short pass. Defense was a 62 AS. Williams is an A. Oh, it's even closer to an interception, but it's not. It's incomplete. So we'll go to 2nd and 10 now. And we're going to go with a 10. That's an outside run. $63 is going to be John L. Williams. And 46 is a BS. So Mr. L. Williams on a BS. 26, that's a 24. And he'll get nothing, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. Raiders defense are doing kind of what they wanted to do here. Punt the ball, and then try to hold them so you can get some field position. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. We'll go short pass heavy for the Seahawks. And we'll get a short pass. $14. That'll be Brian Blades. He's an A. 45. 45 is BS. Make it an AS. And it's going to be a short pass from Craig to Blades. 15. That could be complete. It is complete. It's complete for 12, and it's a 1st down. So they couldn't stop him that time. Brian Blades was really good. I used to draft him in fantasy all the time. All right. 1st and 10, 21-yard line. Wait, that's, yeah, not in 89 because I didn't play fantasy until 90. But, yeah, I used to draft him. All right. So 1st and 10. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, a 42. 42 is a CS. Or I'm sorry, 42 is Steve Largent. First one I'm saying his name. He's an A. CD, though, is going to make it a BD on your defense. So Craig to Largent against a BD. 52. Is Craig going to run? Yes, he is. Craig is going to scramble. 66. It's at CD. So Dave Craig trying to get outside the pocket. 42. He'll get that's an 11. And he'll get 1 yard on the scramble. So Craig for 1. And make it 2nd and 9. All right, it's a 5. We're going to go inside run this time. All right, a 63. That's going to be John L. Williams. And a 54. 54 is BD. $23. These dice rolls are brutal. 28. He's going to lose yards. Oh, no, he's going to get 0. He'll get stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. These dice rolls have been brutal. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 now for Seattle. Go short pass heavy. That's a 15. That'll be a short pass. All right, a 15. That's going to be Brian Blades. He's an A. 61 is a BS. Make it an AS. Craig seems to go to Brian Blades when he needs to. And he is going to hit him this time. And he'll get 21 yards, go out of bounds. That's a big 1st down right there for Brian Blades. It's a great name, too. I mean, I already used Tommy Kane, who's Tommy Kane right here. Right there. I love the name Tommy Kane. So I used it in a book that I'm writing right now. I might have to use Brian Blades in one, too. people will start being like, why are there a bunch of 80s and 90s Seattle wide receivers in this book? Kind of weird. 1st and 10 at the 43 now. Oh, it's a 20. Dave Craig going to flex his muscles and go deep. He got a long pass. And they're 49-15 still. Who's he looking for? Oh, 55. Who is he looking for? He is looking for Tommy Kane. Speak of the devil. Tommy Kane. He's a C. 15 is an AD. We'll go to BD here. And we'll go Craig to Tommy Kane. 56 is a 20. And that pass is intercepted. W71. Somebody for the Raiders got under that ball. W71. Here, let's roll to see who got it before I roll to see the result. 16. That is Jerry Robinson. No relation. And let's see what he did. 14. That ball went 38 yards. And it was intercepted by Jerry Robinson. So Craig to my favorite player, Tommy Kane, for 38. It's intercepted. And it's going to be Jerry Robinson. There he is. And let's check out what his card looks like. Is he a starter? I think he is. If I roll a low number. Oh, yeah, he's a starting inside linebacker. He's back there covering the receiver. Jerry Robinson. That's Thomas Benson, Jason Mraz. No, Mark Mraz. Bob Golick. Where are you at, Jerry? Where is he at? Oh, there he is. Inside linebacker 3. He does have an R column. I see some low numbers. I see some 8s. I see some 8s there on the doubles numbers. Let's see what he does. A 66, and it's an 8. And an 8 is going to be 28 yards. So apparently he got 28 yards once. I don't know. It's weird. 28 yards on the return. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Raiders 47 after the turnover by Dave Craig. 7 to 10, 86 yards and a touchdown. He just had that interception blemish on his card. And I'm going to call it a night. That's going to be it for now. I'll be back. I don't know. I got work the next 2 days, so who knows. I'll be back sometime in the middle of the week to continue this game. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that stuff I'm supposed to say. And I'll talk to you next time. See ya.